Will the whistleblower please stand up? That's the message from House Republicans. In a letter to House Intelligence Committee Chairman Adam Schiff, they wrote, "We ask that you arrange for the committees to receive public testimony from the employee and all individuals he or she relied upon in formulating the complaint. The committees ought to fully assess the sources and credibility of the employee." Joining me now is Ari Fleischer, former White House press secretary and a Fox News contributor. And it's funny, just yesterday I was thinking, hey, whatever happened to the story about the whistleblower? We haven't heard much about that in the last 10 days, but now it's resurfaced.
Yeah, ever since it came out that Adam Schiff's staff had contact with the whistleblower before the whistleblower blew his whistle, Adam Schiff has had little interest in talking about the whistleblower, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. But I do also think that the Republicans are talking about this now because there is concerns at the whistleblower from Republican side saying that this is a biased person. This is a person that works in the intel community that has a bias against President Trump, and that the whistleblower identified this. And the Republicans want to get at that. But I do wonder, now that we have the transcript of the call, we have an impeachment inquiry underway, in some ways I feel like the whistleblower might be irrelevant.
I don't think that's exactly right, Dana. We know the Democrats are biased against the president. We know Republicans are biased in favor of the president. What the public is in no position to know is what are the witnesses saying? What are the experts telling the members of Congress behind closed doors? And that's inappropriate. You cannot have a fair impeachment proceeding if the American people are kept away from it, kept out of it. All the information is secret. And to put a point on it, what is classified about what they're hearing now? What is the rationale for keeping any of it secret, and then they go out and leak it? There is no rationale. And
they say they're going to maybe start public hearings next month in November. But you're right, on the process points, the Republicans are banging away on that, and it feels like they're chipping away at the Democrats on that. Listen to Judge Napolitano this morning. He was on Fox and Friends talking about the rules about having closed-door hearings. Watch.
As frustrating as it may be to have these hearings going on behind closed doors, the hearings over which Congressman Schiff is presiding, they are consistent with the rules.
They can make any rules they want.
Well, they can't change the rules. They follow the rules. And when were the rules written? Last? In January of 2015. And who signed them? John Boehner. And who enacted them? A Republican majority.
So the point that the judge is making is that the rules are what they are, that the Republicans put them in place in 2015, and now they're reaping what they sowed.
And that applies if you're having a normal oversight hearing to look at a military mission that went wrong in Somalia, for example. That would be appropriately private. You can get good information that way. What you cannot do is put America and an election at risk, and undo an election in a private, secret process. Look, Dana, we've had 3 impeachments in the history of this country. All 3 were serious. This one is different. This is a dirty impeachment. It's a secret impeachment with secret witnesses, secret transcripts, and the public has no right or ability to hear from the witnesses. That is not the way we do things in this country. It is a dirty impeachment. It's wrong.
So do you think that Republicans are effective in their messaging on the process point, and will that change anything?
Yeah, I think Republicans are starting to break through on the fundamental unfairness of this. This is not about whether you have the power to do it or not. Congress has the power to do whatever it wants. It's a political process. The issue is it right? And when it comes to undoing the will of the people, you better get it right. Because if you don't, you're wasting everybody's time.
Yeah.
And that's why I've argued all along. What the president did was inappropriate. He should not have brought up the Bidens in that phone call. I've acknowledged that. But the remedy is not impeachment. The remedy is an election. You let the American people decide if they are sick of Trump or not sick of Trump. This is not up to Congress. This should be up to the people.
All right, Ari Fleischer, we always appreciate you being here. Thank you.